welcome back. Thank you all for joining us for another one of our informational videos concerning everything real estate. So, Gerald, what's going on in the market today?
Well, Taylor, how about a quick market update? Months of inventory still remain under 2 months in the Denver metropolitan area. This means in most cases, homes are selling within 1 to 2 months, in some cases within days. This is good for the seller because of one of the essential elements of value. Demand is in your favor. What this means to buyers is that there are less properties on the market. The market is much crowded and competitive, but with good, strong strategy, buyers are still being successful.
Well, thank you for sharing that informative information. And so, what do you feel like you would like to discuss with our viewers in today's video?
Well, let's talk about FICO scores. FICO is so important to everyone these days, not just if you're trying to get a mortgage or a second, but everything you do, your FICO score is being looked at. Many people know that there are 3 credit bureaus: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. They all use the same weight factors. Your FICO score is based on 5 different weight factors. The first is 35% is based on payment history, the record of your on-time and late payments. A simple way to increase your score is to increase your payments during the month. So instead of making the 1 payment, make 2 or 3 payments, and this will increase your credit score within 45 days. 30% is based on available credit, your credit limit minus the amount owed. The amount owed should always be under 30% of the credit limit. If over 30% or the card is maxed out, this will negatively impact your score. 15% is based on length of history, time elapsed since each account was open. If a consumer has 2 credit cards, one was opened 5 years ago and the other 10 years ago, and the card that was opened 10 years ago was terminated, then your credit history has been decreased from 10 years to 5 years, and your credit is negatively impacted, or this score is negatively impacted. 10% is based on type of credit: mortgage, installment loans, revolving credit. For example, 6-month mortgage history has a higher weight than a 6-month revolving history. And the installment loan history is somewhere in between there. A good example is of a mortgage. If you have a mortgage, you have an installment payment, say a car note, and say 2 to 3 credit cards. This is considered a normal amount of accounts. If you have a high amount of accounts, say 10 accounts, this can impact you. But if the accounts are older accounts, they may not even show up, and you're not going to be impacted at all. So this is very important as well. And then finally, 10% is based on inquiries. Records of inquiries logged when you apply for loans. The key here is to protect yourself. Make sure vendors are not pulling your credit without your knowledge. This often happens. And finally, 75% of consumers that think they can't qualify for a loan actually can qualify for a loan. So you never know if you don't start and if you don't try. If you or anybody you know have some credit issues or just want to discuss credit, give me a call. Don't spend the time to contact a credit recovery company before talking to someone like me, because often these type of things can be resolved without paying the expensive credit repair agencies.
Well, thank you, Gerald. That was wonderful information. And lastly, fall is here and the leaves are just as beautiful as ever. So if you are in the Colorado area and you're looking for a fun and exciting way to spend this season with your family and friends, please feel free to check out our seasonal newsletters. Quarterly, we email out a list of all the major events happening in Colorado. To get on our email list, email myself at taylor.burrell@yahoo.com or Gerald at idealhomebuyoursell.com. And as always, if you all have any questions or if there's anything that you all would like us to discuss in the next video, please feel free to email us or give us a call at 1-720-900-6261. Until next time, take care.